Okay, I'm live. Okay, hello everybody. This is SudhaLive, and here we are on Friday. And guess where I am? Can you see I'm in a different background? Because I'm in Boston, not just in Boston, but in Boston Logan Airport. I was going to make you guess where I was. I'm going to show you some pretty planes right in my background. See? Okay. So this is going to be the fastest session I've done on Friday because we have some interesting things that we want to talk about, but I'm just going to share interesting opportunities. The most important thing is the next weekly Wednesday is with Dr. Chitra Durai, Life as an AI Researcher. Our usual Wednesday, April 27th. And we are going to bring you, remember the IoT day that we did for many hours, for 24 hours actually, with 24 amazing women. We are going to be bringing some of those women based on our time zone, and Dr. Chitra Durai is going to join us so we can have a live conversation. And she's an AI researcher from IBM who's an entrepreneur now, lives her life very purposefully, so it'll be a very interesting conversation. So to join us at weekly Wednesday, okay? The other thing that's happening, and before I forget, I'm here in Boston, and one of the most interesting things I'm so thankful that happened is I got to meet Internet of Toby, Oluwatobi. I was going to share you a picture of Oluwatobi that I took with him. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go.
This is the final boarding opportunity for flight 311.
I told you it's an airport, it's noisy. Okay, let me show you Toby's picture. Well, okay, so there's Internet of Toby. Hello, Toby. He's actually here at MIT on some interesting research work. So let me share. I'm always very big on knowing names and spelling. So if you don't know Oluwatobi's spelling, then you're going to miss out on following him. He's Oluwatobi Oyinlola. Here it is. This is how it's spelled. You Google him, you'll find his Wikipedia page and all the amazing things. Essentially, he's an award-winning Nigerian-born inventor and entrepreneur in the IoT space, and somebody you absolutely should not miss knowing and following. Okay, so the other big thing that's happening this week is it's already started, the UN World Innovation Day hack. It started today in Europe time, April 29th, and it goes for 6 days. They have a countdown of how long this is going on. You can watch the live stream or you can register, and we have an amazing set of speakers and hackathons and this bunch of challenges. So you just have to go to worldinnovationday.com, and I'll be sharing all these links back on the newsletter, Jump the newsletter, bit.ly/jump-the-newsletter. So don't worry about that. The other big opportunity also is from Africa. What's happening in Africa? There is so much stuff going on now. So I believe this is every city in Africa has this opportunity that I'm going to share you. So there's free AI classes in every city in Africa, and all levels, I believe. So they're going to do this in 80 cities with 160 experts in 9 cohorts for 5 days. And this is going to happen over a period of time. Here are all the details. So this is run by datasciencenigeria.org. So you might want to check it out or pass it on to friends in Africa. And I think it's open to everybody. And I also have an interesting job for you, which is from JP Morgan Chase. It's the Customer Solutions Manager for AI ML platform. And I'm going to be inviting the hiring manager to come talk to us about what is a Customer Solutions Manager, what does this look like, and it's across multiple locations. So look out for that at Weekly Wednesday in the next couple of weeks. So the next immediate one is from Chitra Durai, Dr. Chitra Durai, and then following that, we are going to have hopefully the hiring manager from JP Morgan. And let me see what else I've got for you. I have a bunch of other opportunities that I'm going to be sharing at the Champion newsletter. So I'm going to keep this really short because I have to go get out and of live stream and board my flight. And the other exciting thing that happened is I got to meet a new batch of Barcelona Technology School students who are doing masters in UX design, and started off with AI and with my favorite quick draw with google.com, drawing a flip-flop, and this is what it is as training data and its memory. And then we actually talked about AIX design. So one interesting thing I shared with the class that I thought would be of interest to you is voice assistant, all the different voice assistant like Siri, Cortana, Alexa, and Google Assistant. This is on Wikipedia. It talks about how they all have female voice options, and by default they started with female or male in different, for each of them what was the launch genderizing of the AI that was done. Alexa did not come with a male option, and they have this description of what's the personality of it, and Alexa sometimes acts too coy and they believe that it's humble behavior. So the AIX design is about, hey, what's the personality of the IO and why should it be that personality? Who gets to decide it? And I think the UX designer should do this thoughtfully. So wanted to share that this is on Wikipedia, as voice assistant release dates and gender options. If you're curious, I'll try and add that to the newsletter. And then the last thing I want to share is, I actually want to put this in big screen because YouTube will start showing a lot of other recommendations otherwise. So on Weekly Wednesday, we had a fun discussion about digital humanities. And then that led to a whole conversation. So we had Aisha Tupodape's presentation from IoT Day on digital humanities that we were showing, and then had a discussion with Susanna Raj and Yashaswini Vishwanath about language models and how research is done in that space. It's such a fun conversation. I can't do justice to it, so you should catch that. So I'll try and get you everything at the newsletter coming in this Sunday. Okay, so don't miss out on connecting with Oluwatobi or checking out the free AI class from Data Science Nigeria, or worldinnovationday.com has the United Nations hackathon, and it runs for 6 days, so you should be able to join there. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap up because I said it's good. This is going to be the shortest one that I'm doing on Friday Live. I just wanted to keep our cadence and just do this on Friday. I know it's different timings for everybody. I always do this at 6 o'clock in California time. It's 6 o'clock somewhere in the world. It's 6:45 for me. So with that, I'm going to wrap up, and happy Earth Day, people, and stay safe. And I will see you next week, or I'll see you at Weekly Wednesday. Bye. So I'm going to stop the recording here, and I'm going to stop my live stream.